Thank you so much, guys, for the wonderful performance. I would now like to invite our respected dignitaries to light the lamp and please take their seats on stage.
Just a while ago, we inaugurated the festival with the Tamte beats. Those melodious and rhythmic sounds awakened us, our hearts, and opened our conscience. In this direction, Southasian Stories, Bridging Boundaries of Nation and Gender series of films will enable us in critical thinking, and that's why we became partners in this event. So at the outset, I would like to invite each and every one of you, film enthusiasts and students, to this program.
The region itself is in a lot of turmoil, social, political, and economic. Most economies are still struggling to emerge from the debilitating colonial past. There is abysmal poverty, social and political instability in certain regions. It is in this context that independent documentary filmmakers attempted different kind of narrative of people's aspirations away from the centers of power. People's aspirations are a different kind of history, the everyday struggle of common lives to alter their dehumanizing environment, to articulate and shape dignified futures. The films are beautifully crafted representation of imaginaries of not yet to be longing. The stories will engage you, and I am sure you would feel great being participant of a big Southasian dream, appreciating the diversity and a collective dream. Thank you.
These films for all the audience from different countries of South Asia will be very familiar to you. You'll feel they are part of us, and they are part of us. We are people who have shared a long history with all the countries in South Asia. So there will be that very comfortable familiarity and also a very interesting difference. And I invite you to stay and watch the films and listen to interactions with the filmmakers to really understand what's a part of us. And that us is a very broad us. And I do hope you'll enjoy them as much as you will learn from these films.
We are very fortunate that we have all the directors coming long way from different countries, and they are going to stay with us too. And it's a beautiful moment for us to interact with those eminent directors and film critics. Let's all contemplate and critique and analyze and introspect our own stories, because these stories are not somebody, when we say South Asia, it is not far away, it is part of us. And I think a lot of these stories we also may have lived.
ನಾನು ಸುಮಾರು CH ಗಮನ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಸಮುದಾಯದಲ್ಲಿ 30 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಈ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಜೊತೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಷಯಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಸೌತ್ ಏಷ್ಯನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳ ಮೇಲೆ ನಡೆಯುವಂಥ ದೌರ್ಜನ್ಯಗಳು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನೋವು ಒಂದೇ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ರೀತಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಆದರೆ ಹೆಣ್ಣನ್ನು ನೋಡೋ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಕೋನ, ಹೆಣ್ಣನ್ನು ನೋಡೋ ಒಂದು ಇದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿ ನನಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ತುಂಬ ಫೆಮಿಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಕಡೆ ನೋವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ, ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ನೋವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಹೆಣ್ಣನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಭಾಳ ಒಂದು ಆ ಲಿಂಗತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಈ ತಾರತಮ್ಯ ಜೆಂಡರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ನು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಮತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಹತ್ತಿರವಾಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಎಲ್ಲ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೋರಾಟ, ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋರಾಟಗಳಿಂದ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು. ಇಂತಹ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಫಿಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧವಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದನ್ನು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ದಿರ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ರೀಲ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾವಾಗ ಆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮುಳುಗಿರ್ತೀರ. ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಮಯನ ಈ 3 ದಿವಸ ಈ ಒಂದು ಚಿತ್ರೋತ್ಸವಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳು ಬರಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಬಯಸೋದು ಅದೇ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯನ್ನು. ಮುಂದಿನ ಜಗತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಮಾನರಾಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಸಮಾನ ಮನಸ್ಕರಾಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಸಮಾನ ಮಾನವೀಯತೆ ಹೊಂದಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಬಯಸೋ ಅಂಥ ಸಮಾಜ ನಾವು ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಏನು ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾ ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಅಂತ.
You know how difficult it is to watch these films here. To watch films from our neighboring countries is so difficult. Given the times we live in, and these are very troubled times if you've been following the recent news as to what's happening in Bangladesh, Pakistan, and here, that the main thing I would like to say is that can we just, while we watch these films, also open ourselves up to really, what is the way that we can express friendship across borders? What is the way that we can express a fellow feeling across borders? Because our governments and our politicians have made it their business to keep us apart. And those narratives persist and continue and are getting more and more poisonous day by day. And I really hope that watching these films and listening to the directors and really hearing the stories of what happened post-partition, and how we are coming to terms with these conflicts in many realms. And when I was reading the synopses and looking at the filmmakers and their names, that many of them are third-generation filmmakers who are dealing with these questions in their own families. Whether it's partition, whether it's moving, that kind of very violent dislocation from home, from family, from everything. And now trying to come to a sense of healing. Can we heal? And I feel while those stories are maybe personal and located within those families, I would like, if it's possible for all of us to extend that spirit of healing, not only across borders, but even borders that are being created in our own country every day. Which is so painful to watch and bear and be part of. And that's the only thing I'd like to say. And you're in for a real treat. These films are extraordinary. Don't miss this opportunity. It's really golden. I cannot tell you how lucky we are to have this gift. Thank you.